Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is hold each deck up to the camera starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? All right. Or could it be in deck number two? Is your story or message here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right, so we will go ahead and get started with deck number one. We have the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Hermit, King of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. All right, so, okay, so I feel like the overall energy is about dealing with the past issues. Maybe someone from your past will be reaching out to you or you them. This also may indicate that there's going to be some sort of reconciliation after an argument or a fallout if you haven't heard from someone. There also may be a need to forgive. I feel like someone also may have a secret to tell, but whatever this secret is, it could be hurtful. I feel too like someone is needing to break it to you gently. I don't know what is happening, but I feel like maybe someone has something to say and it's not easy. Either because it's going to hurt you, or every time this person talks about a situation, it hurts them to talk about it. So I feel like there's a need to have like this conversation, or like you're being led to talk about something, or you are trying to encourage someone to talk about something. There has been some sort of heartache, or it will be. It looks like there is some sort of temporary separation. It looks like something definitely could be going on with an air sign or a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius are the main energies coming through, and then maybe Virgo. But I feel like maybe someone said something that could have hurt your feelings, or you did this. There's definitely defensive energies going on too. You may be feeling very guarded and just protective and feeling the need to stand up for yourself. And because you are coming off so guarded, and maybe you're just trying to, protect yourself, but because you're coming off so guarded, it may end up, hurting other people. But I also feel that you are standing in your truth, so your truth could hurt other people. Now, if you are waiting for some sort of news or response, whatever it is, I feel like it's not what you want to hear. So it could be that you have to turn down a job offer, maybe it's offered to you, but you don't like the conditions, or you don't like something about it, so you decide like this isn't for you. So whatever message this is, it looks like you aren't happy about this message. Something also maybe reminds you of the past. Like maybe you start off reminiscing, and then the reminiscing becomes sad. Like you might be reminded that you are lonely, or maybe you're reminded that you miss someone. Maybe someone is coming into your life that reminds you. Of course, you know I'm thinking about you. You remind me, yeah. You remind me of such sweet memories. I know I'm rushing that, but I had to, y'all. Y'all know every now and then I gotta break out in song. So, yeah, maybe something is reminding you of the way someone walked, the way someone laughed, the way someone cried. You know, it's just like, why are you reminding me of this person? And it kind of makes you sad. But it does look like you are trying to also find yourself. Like, I feel like you want to, your overall energy is about you wanting to find answers and trying to understand something about yourself. And maybe the path that you're on, because it seems like sometimes you feel like things are missing, but you don't quite know what. You might have a dream that, you know, maybe is a past life dream, or something in your dream causes you to remember something. And you're like, I remember. You know, this is weird. It sounds like a movie, but something could happen where, like, you feel like you have a child that was erased from your memories. And I know that sounds like very movie-esque, but you know, you guys, I don't know. You know, the more things that open up to me about spirituality in this world, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, who knows what type of things that can be done now to help people let go or move on. I mean, I know they've even done a movie like that, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's one of my top 10 favorite movies. But, you know, it's like, who's to say, you know, painful memories didn't get erased? Who's to say you didn't jump timelines and jump into another consciousness so that you didn't have to think about the past? And I know that's getting super metaphysical, but I think about stuff like that. And that is looking like that is what could have happened, not to everybody, but, you know, if you've ever felt like that, like you felt like, I don't know if this is my life, or I feel like something was missing. Yeah. And honestly, you guys, it's sad. Like, I don't want to talk about, I feel like every time I don't pick a certain deck, like that's when my stories start coming up, and I'm like, maybe I should have picked this deck. But it is making me think of this dream that I had when my baby was sick and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And so the hospital convinced me to just put the baby to sleep. And it was such a painful dream. And I woke up like, just like bawling, like I just like felt like pain in my heart. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, it felt like that really happened. And like they just erased my memory because it was so painful. But then it, you know, came back up in my subconscious. And it's also making me think of, you know, like, let's say that you can have memories erased, but somewhere there is still, that code is still there. Just like when you try to delete stuff from your computer and erase stuff, those shadow images are still somewhere. You ever looked and saw that like the stupid logos are like saved on your computer? It's like, why is a tiny logo saved in my random folder? You know, it's just like weird stuff like that. So it's just like something's been maybe erased, but the shadow of it is still there. And so if they don't have memory erasing things in this life, maybe that is some sort of coded DNA memories that you're experiencing. Or maybe you're tapped into yourself in a parallel universe, so who knows? So yeah, sorry I got all super metaphysical. Hopefully y'all needed to hear that, those that picked this deck. I feel too like in a love situation, maybe someone wants to be found or discovered. Or you never know, maybe you are the light bearer. And so people are attracted to you that have gone through similar emotional past. I feel like you are drawing people or connecting with people who have a similar past as you that kind of like led you up into this point now. And that's probably the reason why you're coming in contact with this person. And you know, it's like you guys are just kind of like in alignment with each other. I feel too like there are people around you that maybe want to get your attention. Definitely could be love offers. If it's not love offers, something about these people are significant in your life. Yeah, they're very influential somehow, or they have something to do with what you're going through. Now, you also may be doing some sort of research. I don't know if you're in school, but it does look like you're researching or studying something about history or geography for school. But it could also be something personal too, like you want to know where your family is from. Because I'm getting mostly like history or geography is something being studied. I feel too like you are going to find a different way to channel some sort of sad or negative energy. You're going to find a different way to, you know, use that energy. Maybe it's creative or something. Maybe you start to read a book and get engrossed in fantasies. Let's see here. I'm getting a Rashid or Rashard for somebody. I don't know why I started thinking about Childish Gambino or Donald Glover, but specifically his stage name, Childish Gambino. I don't know if that's some song that of his that you're listening to, or if he reminds you of somebody. Someone also may, someone's name also may be Lily. You may miss a fire sign. Maybe other people are trying to help you move on from this person or distract you, but your heart might still be holding on to a fire sign, or any of the signs I named. Also, now we do have Capricorn, Taurus out as well, so that's a possibility. I feel like there is a lack of passion in your life. You might be trying to figure out where it went. You're like, where did my passion go? What did I used to be passionate about? Like, something's going on where, you know, I feel like you're just trying to find that emptiness. Now, I do also feel like something is coming up as a diagnosis. Some of you might be having anxiety about your health, or maybe someone has been diagnosed as having any form of emotional problems like anxiety, depression, paranoia, anything dealing with the psyche or the emotions. Someone also could be, what do you call that? Oh my God. I usually say the name of it all the time. Those persons that always think that they're sick. They're always paranoid and think that they have something. I can't think of the name of it. I wish I could think of it, but you could go ahead and shout it out if you need to. I know the name of it because I had somebody who was an ex who was like that, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, but somebody definitely could be one of those types that are more so paranoid about thinking that they have something that they don't. So because you are walking away from this air energy, I feel like what you're going to find is in a water sign. Or you are finding someone who gives you emotional support, or that emotional void that you're needing. This also looks like a possibility of being pursued by a water sign, or a water sign is pursuing an air sign. If you're in a relationship, I feel like someone is coming off as envious. Someone may be envious of the person that you're in a relationship with. There may be an outsider looking at who you're with, and this person might be a little hostile or feeling guarded, and just envious of what you have. I do get jealous energies too. You may be unaware that someone wants you for themselves. Someone doesn't want you talking to other people. But I also get that this person is very stubborn, and they are more so, they lash out indirectly. They're passive instead of just opening up and talking about the things that are bothering them. Okay, so I don't know. I'm getting something like you find your own kind boring. So I feel like somebody wants someone who may be a challenge. It doesn't have to be an unhealthy challenge, but I feel like somebody wants a challenge. I'm sorry, you guys. Somebody is calling me with FaceTime, and it always looks like they can see you, and I'm like, oh my God, you can't see me, can you? Oh my God. Okay, so I'm getting that there's someone around you that sees what they like. See, I feel like this person has been assertive, or they will be assertive, but then they're going to go back and feel some type of way. So I don't know if you shoot this person down, and then they're like, well, I don't know if I should come for them again. They're going to try again. That's why this person is calling. It's their personality. This is someone who tries over and over again to get your attention. They really don't take no for an answer. Their feelings might get hurt for a minute, but then they just kind of like come right back out of it and try again. Now I feel like, now these are cups in the water, but I'm also seeing these as rings. Something about these cups look like rings. And I feel like maybe someone has turned down a lot of proposals. It may not have been like a literal proposal, but at least like offers to get to know somebody. And it looks like maybe you've turned your back on those people. I do feel like you're going to find what you're looking for. I don't know too if you, this was the title of, I think, the Taurus video about needing to nurture your moon sign. And that's kind of like the same energy I'm getting here. There's like your moon is basically thirsty. So look into astrology to see where your moon is at, the sign it is in, especially, and try to find ways to fulfill that desire, because I feel like your moon is being starved for something. It's not getting the attention that it deserves or the nurturing that it deserves, or you're not finding it through these other people. And so I was also saying in that video that it's good to find someone who you have good moon synastry with. You know, that someone that you can connect to on an emotional level, on a deep emotional level. So I feel like that's kind of what you need at this time if you're, you know, looking for love. If it's not love, it's still something that you can connect to, something that your soul is craving. So find out what that is and try to immerse yourself in it. All right, so let's go on to deck number 2. We have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, Hanged Man, Three of Wands. Overall energy, strength, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Oh my God, it's already about to start looking like the same energies are being expressed collectively, especially to those of you that say, I just watched the whole thing. So, okay. Again, Eight of Cups. There's something that is lacking, something that you can't seem to find, and you're looking for it. So I feel like you're searching for, it's like you're searching for a piece of you. And so too, when you are looking at soulmates, if it's a love situation, I feel like you're looking for a side of yourself that you can't seem to find within. So you start to look without. I do always feel like always go within, and then when you find it, it'll naturally be drawn towards you. So with that, you may be hiding the fact that you are going through something emotional. It even looks like that emptiness, like you're trying to fill it with material things. So, you know, like you're doing maybe emotional eating, emotional shopping, whatever you can, you're trying to fulfill something, a void, an emotional void with material things. You also seem to really be trying to hold on, or you're holding back. Feel like you're holding back. You're coming off very conservative and maybe feeling like you have to present yourself as a strong person, and you're not allowed to show emotions or show how you're feeling. Maybe, you know, you have to go to work every day and you're really down and out about something, but you still have to go in and do the work. I feel too like I'm seeing these eights here, And it looks like there's some sort of transformations going on within you. I feel like you're going through some sort of emotional transformation, maybe even physical transformation, but you're changing. You're going through these changes. Something is also giving you thick skin or making you very tough. I feel like if you are being prepared for a love interest, or if you're being prepared for some sort of career change, it requires you to be strong. You have to have thick skin. Just like it makes me think of when you want to work in the industry. And you're going to get rejected like so much, like so many no's, you know, if people who go on auditions, who try to get signed, who try to get discover acting. It's like you get told no so many times, so you can't just go crawl up in a ball every time someone is just like, no, we like you, but we like you, but. So I feel like something that you've been going through has made you really thick-skinned and kind of like a beast. Yeah. So you definitely are coming off very strong. Now I also feel like something is like reserved energy. So you may be reserving yourself for someone or something. Sexually, definitely looks like you're holding out. Like maybe you want to give yourself or have sex, but you're like, I just can't. As much as I want to, I cannot. I'm holding out. I'm waiting. Or if you're in a relationship, it's possible that you're being tempted. Like someone is just like, you want this wine? You know, and it's just like, I really do, but I'm a loyal person, so I just cannot. But man, am I looking. You know, so something's going on where, you know, maybe there is this tempting offer on the table. It also looks like, even, you know, just not talking about love, like you are suspicious of offers or opportunities. Like you're like, what do you want? What do you want out of this? Or what's in it for me? Or why are you doing this for me? Like there, I feel like you're questioning the motives of other people. Even if you got hired for a job, it's like, now why you want to hire me? And it's like, why don't you just take the job and be like, thanks for considering me. Yes, I'll take it. But instead it's just like, now why you want to hire me? So I feel like you are giving like the side eye to, you know, any type of opportunity that is placed in front of you. Something, you know, hurt you in the past. I feel like, you know, you're still holding on to that last disappointment or multiple disappointments. You're just like, I can't, I don't know, or I have to be extra cautious. And then speaking of, you know, the strength card definitely looks like you've taken a lot of beatings, but you're, you know, still standing. But at the same time, you are maybe hurt. Now also keep in mind, if this is not your energy, this is the energy of someone around you. It's definitely a possibility that someone is at a distance or giving you space and they want to come forward, but they're afraid to come forward because they don't know what the outcome is going to be. Matter of fact, I feel like something is going to be on hold for you guys. Like, I don't know what this is that you want or what you're trying to manifest, but I feel like it's not time for you to have something yet. So you've got to wait. You may need to look at things from a higher perspective, a spiritual perspective. You also might need to have an open mind about something, or you need to think outside of the box. Again, I was saying that, you know, you might have to be prepared for something, like something requires you to have strength. So, you know, to be in a relationship, I feel like it does require strength for your particular situation, because maybe you have been hurt so much that it takes courage and strength to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You know, being in a relationship requires vulnerability. You have to be open to the possibilities, you know. So that might be something that you're being prepared for. You also could be prepared to live out some sort of dream job or something. But whatever it is, it's like be prepared for it, because maybe it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. The path to getting that job or landing that job is not going to be easy. Yeah, I feel like to get what you want is not going to fall into your lap. It is going to take some sort of work, even if it's just spiritual work or emotional work. I feel too like your dreams, some of your dreams are going to be blocked. I feel like you're trying to see something, or you're having premonitions or visions, but then they're like maybe being blocked, or it's kind of left, it's like an open-ended question or conversation. I feel like you aren't going to have solid answers. You're having to wait, and you're having to be patient. Also, spiritually, if there's something that you need revealed to you, maybe you want answers or you want spirit to show you something, I feel like even though you're asking for it, spirit is like, no, you're not ready. Like, when you're ready, it will be revealed to you, but not until then. So you're having to anticipate. Now, it also looks like you guys may have taken some sort of courageous move or act. You did something out of courage. You said something, you did something. And now it's like after you did it, you were like, I can't believe I did that, but I did that. Now all I have to do is wait and see. And so you're kind of waiting for a response. And I feel like you are going to have a clear answer, but for whatever reason, you can't act on it. So, I mean, just to make it easy, again, it goes back to an example of, yes, you've got the job, but we can't give you a start date yet. But don't worry, you got the job. So it's like you have your clarity and you feel like, oh, okay, well, I can relax, sorta, because now I don't know. Now I'm anticipating a start date. So I feel like you take care of one thing, or you get one thing done in your life, but then there's another step or phase that you have to go through. So yeah, something is happening in stages. I do feel like you're also being prepared for some new beginning. You may adopt some sort of new spiritual beliefs. Even if you're already just a spiritual person, I feel like there are more things happening spiritually. More things are going to be revealed to you. I feel like you're going to have a new way of thinking too. Now you could also be involved with the Leo or Capricorn. Maybe Cancer. Yeah. Something's going on where, I don't know, I feel like you're seeing things in your dreams, when you're asleep. You also might be having some sort of dreams about family. Ah. It's possible that someone's been visiting you in your sleep or in your dreams. And I know you guys have heard me talking about stuff like this, so very possible that similar things are happening. I almost feel that spirit is also trying to encourage you to hold on to your dreams because it seems like you're starting to give up. I feel like you're losing hope for something. You're like starting to feel like you can't keep holding on. You're like, I'm slipping. Looks like you're also trying to control your desires. Maybe you are in love with someone that is off limits, or in love with someone who you've been obsessive about, but you're just trying to control that. Maybe you're like, I can't be obsessing about this person. I need to let this person go. So it's something that you might be trying to do where you're trying to release that toxic energy or obsessive energy. But then it's weird because it's like when you're giving up or letting go, spirit reveals something to you, and I kind of feel like you sit up in bed and you're like, what was that? Or what did that mean? Or, spirit, like, what do you want? Like, I feel like you have questions and you're just left with all this curiosity. So something's going to be revealed to you, but it still is leaving you with questions and having to wait. I see you having to confront your anxieties or your fears too, whatever they are. You know, those of you that are affected, your traveling is affected by, you know, what's happening in the world right now. That also could be something going on, like delays, like you really want to get to someone that's far away, or you really want to explore life or travel, but it's like your desires or your plans are put on hold. You might feel like your dreams are on hold. Yeah, so as you are anticipating, you're trying to keep yourself busy or preoccupied, but there's a lot of anxiety. I also feel that anxiety could be the thing that is holding you back, or any type of fears. I mean, technically, anxieties are fears. They're fears that are baseless. Fearing the worst for no reason, for no good reason. I feel like something is being given to you or offered to you only if you go get it. It to you is scary. So let's say, for instance, somebody was like, oh yeah, you want the $1,000,000? There it is. If you could jump from this building to that building, you can have it. And you're like, what? Like, how can I do that? It's like, okay, just figure out a way. You don't want to jump? Can you construct a way to get over to the other side without jumping? Whatever it is, as long as you can get to it, it's there for you. So, you know, maybe it is literally overcoming fear of heights. But whatever you want, I feel like it's within reach. You just feel like you can't have it. Now, I also see this as someone, a love interest. They are really nervous. It's weird because they're very confident in general, but when it comes to you, not so much. This person wants to come forward. They might be a water sign or a fire sign. But I feel like they want to come forward, but they have to conquer their fears first. And they're like, I'm not there yet. And I feel like they're confused with themselves. I feel like they don't understand why it makes them so scared to just approach you or call you. They're like, why does this person make me so nervous? Why does this, that, and the other? Like, what's wrong with me? I feel like they're very confused about how they're handling something. I'm going to say astrologically, there's something in your chart that is giving them fear. And I want to say it has something to do with Saturn, because Saturn causes fear and restriction. So something about maybe your Saturn in synastry is conjunct one of their planets. It's too close. It's not maybe like a positive Saturn aspect. It's either a square or I feel like conjunction. It could be an opposition too, but I feel like it's a conjunction that is making this person have all these illusions of fear, acting like you are going to hurt them or you're a monster or something so terrible is going to happen if they approach you. So yeah, you might be bringing out someone's extreme anxieties. And also that story can go the other way around. That can be how you feel or what someone brings out of you. I feel too like maybe someone tried to get your attention and now they feel like they're not trying anymore. They're like, no, they rejected me or they didn't respond the way I anticipated, so I'm not doing that again. Yeah, it took them courage to approach you or say something to you and they just feel like they can't do it again. I don't know. I don't really feel like it's anything you did consciously. Like I said, I think this is having to do with that synastry. That's making this person feel like they can't approach you for whatever reason. And even if it isn't romantic, I kind of feel that maybe you are coming off a little intimidating to people. And maybe people want to say like, I want to say this, but she might or he might do this or they might do this, that, and the other. And I don't know. So I feel like you might be coming off as unapproachable. But overall, though, I'm getting that you guys need to continue to have faith and hold on, even though something seems difficult or unattainable. It's saying just to believe and hold on. You do need to see something from a different perspective, though. So whatever your situation is, I don't know, you just gotta have an open mind or think outside of the box. Yeah. You might also have to get out of your comfort zone. Push yourself. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Tower, High Priestess, the Sun, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Overall energy, we have Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. All right. So I feel like you guys are preparing. Again, this is about some sort of preparation to deal with some sort of unexpected changes. But it still looks like no matter how much you prepare yourself for something, you can never fully prepare for a tower moment. I mean, the tower moment affects you in a way that you didn't see coming. Let's say you are a fighter and you know your opponent, and so you've been training, and they're like, so and so likes to come with the right hook, and it's like, yeah, I know. So it's like you're preparing for all this stuff, and then all of a sudden when you're fighting this person, one of their security, they do some sort of move, some sort of defense move that you never seen before, and you're like, dang, I thought it was gonna happen this way, or I thought this, that, and the other. It's just like, see, it came a different direction. So I feel like no matter how much you prepare for something, you can never fully be prepared. You can try, though. It also looks like spiritually, I see definitely some sort of telepathy. Like you are tapped into someone's energy. You don't understand why. It's very mysterious or unusual. And this person is like trying to show you stuff. They're trying to show you things. There's some sort of secret language that you have with somebody. I also see something in going back to the birth chart. So that's another theme that's coming out with the pick of stories today. I see something in regards to the birth chart. I feel like you are connected with someone from a previous life, whether romantic or not, and things are being shown to you to reveal this. You might think you know, but you don't know. You might think you understand something, but something else is going to be revealed to you. You're like, I read about this, that, and the other, but I never heard about this. Like, what is this? I almost want to say how you hear about all these relationship titles. You hear about kindred spirits. You hear about soulmates. You hear about twin flames and shadows. I almost feel like something just out the blue happens, or you learn about some sort of connection that you've never heard of before. And you're like, I've never heard of this type of relationship. What is this? Something exists in other realms that don't exist in this realm. You ever hear someone explain like a dream and they're like, yeah, in the place, the sky was a color I never seen before. Something like that, I feel like is going to happen to you. Like you're seeing something in a dream that exists in a realm, in that realm, or in a different universe, but not here. Now, I also feel that something's going on where you are having to take something in moderation, or you are having to make the best of a given situation. So it does make me feel like a situation where, what is that where, turning water into wine. Alchemy. It's like alchemy is being performed. You are taking some situation that is maybe not the best, but you are making something out of it. And whatever you make out of it will be something just very magical. Something isn't supposed to blend together, or something isn't supposed to work, but it's working. It's not supposed to. It doesn't make sense. You might have some sort of ingrained hidden knowledge, just this knowing something that is in your DNA. So you know how to do it, but you can't really explain it. You're like, yeah, I know how to make it, but I can't, for whatever reason, explain how to do it. I could show you, but I don't know how to explain whatever. So it's like something is going on within you where I feel like from a spiritual standpoint, you know how to do so. It doesn't just have to be spiritual. It's just something that you know how to do that other people don't know how to do. It doesn't make sense to them, but it does to you. Business-wise, I feel like you guys could be a healer, or you are someone who blends things together, whether it's baking, making soaps, making candles, or scents. And I feel like your business is going to be kind of like an overnight success. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's blowing up, like you just blew up. Any type of gift that you have, I feel like one day is going to bring you a lot of recognition or success. Again, going back to something that's going to happen, it's not necessarily supposed to, it doesn't make sense, but it's happening. Something about motherhood. I'm seeing all these babies here. So I don't know if someone is not supposed to be able to get pregnant, or maybe a man has a low sperm count. Something's happening where it's like, how did you make this baby? Like, you weren't supposed to make this baby. If it's not a baby, it's just still something being birthed, something that is creative and is happening, it's manifesting. I do feel that you're going to get whatever it is that you deserve, but in a good way. So I feel like positive vibes or good energy is being returned to you, or anything that you've done, all your good karmas are coming to you. Like, a lot of people are like, why do I always have to have karma? Karma isn't always bad. This is like something good. It also looks like some sort of debt is being paid off. Someone might pay off your debt, or someone may forgive you of a debt, and something definitely could be falling off from your credit, or something that was holding you back from having what you want. Something's being given to you. Someone also may give you some sort of literal gift, or someone is doing acts of kindness. It could be you. If it's you, it doesn't matter. I feel like acts of kindness are being returned. It's a mutual give and take. Speaking of forgiveness, this could be something literal, like you forgiving someone and things being back in alignment or back on track. So things are going to balance out. Whatever was imbalanced in your life, I feel like it's going to be back in alignment. Also, in regards to finances or emotional well-being, or if someone was sick, I feel like someone has healed now. If anyone fell off the wagon, whether it's from drugs, alcohol, a diet, I feel like someone is getting back into alignment with their goals now. It's like, okay, I'm back on the wagon. I'm back on track. I feel like you're going to hear from somebody, or people are coming out the woodwork. And you're like, what is this? Like, 1 minute, nobody was talking to you. And maybe you even started feeling like you were hideous. Look at how she looks like she's hideous. She's in a cage. And things go from nobody noticing you, acknowledging you, to everybody noticing you and acknowledging you. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of change in regards to the attention that you're getting. I see you finding a way out of a situation in an unconventional way, or you finding some sort of loophole, and you're going to be able to get around something. I don't know what it is, what you're trying to do, but I feel like you're going to find the loophole. Maybe it even finds you because Spirit wants you to have it. Like if something is trying to block you from having what you want, especially like maybe somebody tried to bind you, or maybe there's some people that's being mean to you or judging you, and they're like, no, you can't have this. No, I don't want you to see this apartment. No, I don't think, this would be good for you. Like somebody trying to tell you something or block you from your blessings. I feel like Spirit is like, no, we want them to have it. Matter of fact, it's written in that birth chart. It belongs to them, so you can't tell them no. We're going to expose it and make it so that it comes to them, whatever is being told no to you. I also see maybe a possible storm. Something about the education system is falling apart. I know that's already something that has been expressed through astrology on a global scale. But I feel like maybe there's more to it, or more things are going to start happening or changing in regards to the education system. Definitely looks like a secret is going to be revealed. I feel like you might learn a secret about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also, if this earth sign has been, or any sign really, has been hiding something from you, or something about their privacy or their lifestyle, like it's getting exposed. I feel like someone is out of places to hide. It's like you can't hide behind this anymore. Whatever you were hiding behind is gone. So truth has to come out. And, this isn't the justice card, but it definitely is justice energy with these scales. So I feel like justice will prevail. So if you have not done anything wrong to anybody, I feel like the universe recognizes that, and something's going to go in your favor. You're going to get your justice. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of changes coming up. I feel that these changes can't be stopped because this is a situation that has to happen. Something has to play out because it's a domino effect. It's like this has to happen so that this can happen. And then if this doesn't happen, how like Back to the Future, and Marty got to go back and make his parents fall in love again. It's like, if the parents don't fall in love, that means I won't be born. That means this will happen and that'll happen. And so I kind of feel like something needs to happen so that, because so many other things are tied in to this event. So whether that's your love life as an event, your career life as an event, some sort of event needs to happen so that other things can happen for other people. Now on a mundane level, like I said, it's just more so somebody's going to come out with their feelings. Like Spirit is going to make someone tell on themselves. And I felt somebody just got really nervous about that. I don't know why I'm getting the name Magda. I'm also seeing that something being revealed to you, but you won't understand it unless it's meant for you to understand it. Like something is hidden in plain sight for the protection of something else. Again, I'm getting like a movie idea. Slightly different example, but Book of Eli, where, and this is a plot twist for those of you that haven't seen it, but like, you know, God's words were, a man was carrying around God's words in a book, but of course, the book was also in his heart, in his memory. So it didn't matter if someone took the book from him, it was already instilled in him and he could recite it verbatim. And then, of course, the end, I don't want to spoil it. I assume everybody has, you know, seen it or whatever. But point being, when the people had their hands on a book, they couldn't read it anyway because it wasn't for them to read. So I'm kind of getting that type of energy. Somebody also feels bad about not telling you something or keeping something from you. Someone's keeping something from you, but they feel bad about it, or it's eating them. They're like, it's eating me up not to be able to share this, or the fact that I'm withholding this information. Partially, the reason why some information is being kept from you is because someone is nervous about sharing it. Someone also may have done some jail time and they're embarrassed about it. This is random. I just saw somebody getting their hair done. So I don't know if someone's getting ready to get some sort of weave, extensions, braids, whatever. But I feel like somebody's getting ready to get their hair done. Someone also maybe does hair for a living. If you've been wondering about what you're supposed to be doing career-wise, that might be one of the options. Is hair, something dealing with hair. So I feel like you are being encouraged to go ahead and put yourself out there, or maybe spirit is going to make your situation so uncomfortable that you have no choice but to pursue your goals or your dreams. Someone is going to try and get your attention in a big way. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to get your attention in a big way. Something's being revealed. Again, I'm getting success and fame or popularity. I also see you having the courage. Like maybe spirit is giving you courage to do something that you need to do. Yeah, I feel like spirit is nurturing you or feeding you to keep you going. It's like you could do it, you could do it. So spirit is like being your cheerleader. It might be spirit guides, it might be ancestors, just could be the universe in general, because I feel like God is in everything and all is one anyway. So it doesn't matter the form that is coming through, but I feel like spirit is lifting your spirits and encouraging you and helping you pursue a goal that you want, something that you really want. Ooh, now I do see money coming in for some of you too. Something's going to bring you a lot of money. It could be a person that wants to spoil you, take care of you, but it also may be your talent or your career. Something's bringing you a lot of money and stability. I also get this as security in any form you want it in. So also if you're wanting security in a relationship, or if that's what gives you security, that also is going to be given to you. So I'm showing whatever you ask for, you're going to receive it. You also may get offered some sort of position out the blue as well. Maybe you weren't supposed to get the job. Like I said, something isn't supposed to happen, but it's happening. Definitely looks like there is somebody that has their eye on you, that admires you, and views you as someone that they want to take care of, spoil, nurture. And I feel like this person is coming for you. Yep. They know you're independent, but they still want to put their stamp on you. They want to make themselves present and available. That's in a romantic situation. Career-wise, like I said, still, I feel like you find a job that you may not necessarily were supposed to be hired at, maybe because you don't have the skills or whatever, but because you gave them such a good interview, or they just liked your personality, or even just your looks, like that got you the job. Someone also may get a job in modeling or something dealing with beauty and makeup. What else was I getting here? Yeah, and then mainly something about the forgiveness. Someone saying that they're sorry, and it's like no hard feelings. It's like waiting for this apology and ready to forgive, and so that you can move forward with your life. And just because you forgive someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you have to be with that person, but it definitely helps you. It lifts a weight off of your shoulders. So, yeah. Yeah, so that is overall the messages that I have for you guys, but you know, hopefully something resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Send you all love and grace.